Dope Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now, of course, we going up to them heavyweights. That's what we need to be right about now. It's March Madness. Got one coming up on the 24th, Lucas Brown and your boy Dillian White. And the major one on the 31st, Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker. It's going to be a barn burner, and we know it. So it's things going on before that fight, and we got the triangle going. You know, you got to mention Deontay Wilder. He's the other champion that just handled his business with Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. Don't act like you didn't see it, right? Monumental effort against Louis Ortiz, so he's in the mix. Everybody thinks they want to see the Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight, and they won't see it in 2018. And I ain't going to say they no more. I like to see it in 2018 too, but we wanted it in 2017. We want one heavyweight champion. Well, according to Anthony Joshua, that's going to be a problem if Deontay Wilder keep on hooting and hollering. Right? He said if Deontay Wilder keep hooting and hollering, we're going to mess around and freeze him out. We want some serious negotiations here. No hooting and hollering, or we're going to freeze him out. My first thought was, since when the heavyweight champions tell other heavyweight champions we can freeze you out? That's what we've come to. That's the monster that we've created. I ain't going to say we no more either. You created. It's a dude with championships telling another undefeated dude in the same weight division, we're going to freeze you out. Because we can. Because we got fans that's letting us freeze out another dude that's undefeated. Boy, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. It's hard right now, to ignore things like that because that's a mindset, guys. That's a mindset. He also tells Wilder, hey, stop living the fantasy, right? Stop living the fantasy. You have to be reasonable in negotiations, right? Same stuff he was telling Joseph Parker, basically. The guy that got him, Joseph Parker, 33%. But you're going to have to be realistic in the negotiations. Stop living the fantasy. Of what? We fighters. We're about to fight. But okay, stop living the fantasy. Now, all these things might sound good to some people. I don't know what kind of people. Well, I mean, maybe, some British people that are real anti-Joshua fans. But, well, I don't care what he says. He's a Yank. You know what I mean? Whatever, maybe. But at some point, ain't going to be no more Yank. It's going to be a domestic dust-up, and you ain't going to be able to get it because some dude is telling another dude that you think is worthy now because he's your kind, right? And the dude's telling them, hey, you ain't worthy and you got to be reasonable all the time to fight me because my gloves don't stink like yours, right? I don't know how long this is going to keep on going, but I know one thing. You're going to have to be careful about this behavior. As many videos I keep warning you guys, you're going to have to be careful because if everybody has to be reasonable, right, when they come in to fight Anthony Joshua, this is going to bite you in the butt. If you ever lose. Because when you go to negotiation with anybody, all they going to do is put up the quotations, be reasonable. Might even make t-shirts. Be reasonable t-shirts. Before when they come in the negotiation room. Put a blazer on top of it, take the blazer off, be reasonable. On the back, yeah. And AJ, you got to be careful with that because that's going to come back to bite you in the butt if you don't always win. You're going to force yourself into a win-win situation because people are not going to want to negotiate with you after that. You're not going to always be the A side. Think about that. So your behavior has to be accordingly. I've seen a case where back with David Haye, because David Haye likes to be the A side in negotiations. My boy, like David Haye, he's dangerous if he was ever just to be healthy. You guys forgot how dangerous David Haye is, but in negotiations with Tyson Fury, he kept jumping out these fights, not jumping out of them, but was getting injured. But it was the A side. And I know Tyson Fury got irked. And Tyson Fury to today, that's been years ago, probably would never want to do any kind of business with David Haye again. He said it, ever again, because of that. Now just imagine a scenario real quick where David Haye went out and knocked out Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury went out and knocked out AJ, and then it's Tyson Fury and David Haye. We can't have that fight because of something that happened, because somebody had to be reasonable back in the day. So let's just we go overdoing it, man. It's just you're a fighter. I know you feel like royalty right now, but be careful because you're gonna have to come up at some point. And I'm gonna tell you, you telling them don't holler, don't hoot, or whatever. I don't know what is a dude supposed to do. when they want to fight you. And if everybody, we want one champion, I don't know why this is a big problem, especially after Deontay Wilder has stated he'll take whatever deal, whatever you offer him, right, in the first fight, and that's what you take in the rematch. That's being reasonable. He also stated he's not even trying to come a 50-50. He's coming at 60-40. And, he says it so many times, and people still come back and say, hey, man, you don't need to be asked for 50-50. He hasn't, but that's the old news. And stop acting like you're that casual where you haven't heard it. You're not casual if you're in somebody's comment section. I don't think you would want to be casual in somebody's comment section. He's not talking 50-50. He said 60-40, and Joshua take that, or more if you want, but that's what you're going to have to take in the rematch after I knock you out. So I just thought that was pertinent information that just to know that a heavyweight could tell another one, we'll freeze you out if you don't shut up. That's incredible. Dome Sports Talk Worldwide. I'm up out of here, y'all.